This is Nate Altum. He moved to Greensburg, Pennsylvania about 12 years ago with the hopes of sharing the most important message ever with this city.
So I was from the South, but when I moved here, I really did try hard to adapt myself to the ways of this area. I mean, I became a diehard Steelers fan. I was always a Red Wings fan, but when the Penguins played the Red Wings in the Stanley Cup back-to-back that second year, I completely switched over and became a diehard Penguins fan. I really like Permane Brothers, and I shop at DeLallo's when I have extra money. But there was one thing that no matter how much I tried, there was no way I could adapt my way of doing things, and I so badly wanted to convert everybody else to my point of view.
That is when Nate Altum said he discovered the second most important thing everyone should know. I'm standing here at the intersection of Tollgate Hill Road and Route 30 in Greensburg. The second most important question, how to use this intersection.
So the other day, my wife and I were coming here, going across to Keystone Church, and there was another car that was coming opposite from us, and they were turning onto this road, and the light turned green. We were supposed to go straight across, and they just cut us off and cut in front of us and nearly hit us. And then the crazy thing was that then they flipped us off.
So if they're watching today, what message do you have for them?
No, I probably better not.
The traffic laws seem very straightforward. When you are making a turn onto a two-lane, one-way road, you must remain in the lane closest to you. You are not allowed to cross lanes. However, Nate Altum thinks that not everyone in the city of Greensburg obeys that law.
I use this intersection more than once a day. And I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I have seen someone do this the right way. It has to be the only place on planet Earth that I know of that can literally suck the knowledge of how to drive out of people's heads. I've lived in Nashville, Tennessee. I've spent a lot of time in Washington, D.C. I've even been to Dallas, Texas, and even though those are known as the worst driving places in the world, I have never experienced anything like this intersection. I have my blinker on to turn left. The car directly in front of me, you'll see, is also turning onto 30. And the car behind him doesn't have a blinker on right now, so we don't know which direction they're going. So if you're turning onto Route 30, you have to stay in the lane closest to you. You can't change lanes. And if you've got to go somewhere else afterwards that requires getting a different lane, that has to be step 2. You can't do that all at once.
Is your greatest fear that someone could be killed?
No, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, I think it could cost someone hundreds of dollars.
But that's a small wreck. If they were moving faster, it could be much worse, right?
I mean, in a turn like that, it's really kind of hard to have that much speed coming from a red light.
But what if they really push the gas to the floor?
I still don't see it being that bad.
We agreed to disagree. But why is this message so important for Pastor Nate to get out? What is the second most important message that everyone should know?
This intersection really is the easiest way to get to Keystone Church from any direction. And this is the second most important message, because if you don't understand this message, then you can't make your way to Keystone Church, to our services, to hear the most important message ever.
So what is the most important message? That will have to wait till another day. For now, the message is very clear. Remain in the lane that is closest to you. That is the second most important message. Reporting from Channel 22, this is Tom Jones.